Hi guys, it's Therese. So I had an idea for a new video. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup. I just finished my Shop My Stash and I thought it'd be fun if I showed you how I plan my makeup every day. I do this every night. Today's the middle of the day, but usually I do it at night. I put out all my makeup for the next day, kind of put my face together ahead of time so that I'm not rushing, I'm not forgetting steps. I started doing this way back when because I was forgetting these like really important steps like primer, and I already have my foundation on. So I thought I would show you, and I'm really excited to use this stuff because it's a new Shop My Stash. I'll link to the Shop My Stash. And then I thought maybe it'd be cool if you saw it like applied on my face, and then I could show you at the end of the day how it all wore. So it's kind of like a face in the day in review video that I do, but also planning it ahead of time. So I hope that you like this. Let me know if you do, and let's start picking the products. I'm using my vlog camera, and I'm also using my DSLR to show you kind of over there how I put everything out. So normally I would start with a palette. I would decide what palette I'm going to use. Tomorrow is a day that I am going to work, and I'm going to be working all day. So I got to know like that everything's going to work on my face. This is a new palette from Tarte that Lisa gave me. This is the Tarteist Pro palette. I really want to get to know this formula, and I think this is a really good work appropriate palette. So I'm going to use that tomorrow. Now at this point, I usually also grab my eyeshadow primer and put that right on top. And then I slide it on over here. And what I do is I put everything in order. Sometimes I might put my eyeshadow first if I know I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow first. Sometimes I might put it like after my foundation, but I think I'm going to do my eyeshadow first tomorrow just because I don't know that formula at all. So that goes there. Then I'm going to grab for my primer. So we'll grab the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop because that's mattifying. All my foundation is here. I also have up here my makeup use up stuff, so sometimes I might grab that as well. But tomorrow I think I will just use this. This is the BH Cosmetics Naturally Flawless in the shade Toasted Almond. So then I just put everything in the exact order I'm going to be applying it. So I'm going to grab my erase paste, and then I'm going to pick a concealer. I'm going to go with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I've only used this once, and I haven't formed an opinion on it yet. Then I pick my powder. So this is what I'm going to use on my under eyes. It's the Mercier translucent powder. And then for my face, I always use a different one. This is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. This is really good for mattifying, so that can go there as well. So this is my new box. And usually I'll look in here and see if there's something I want to use as well. So this is a good time. Because I don't really know how that eyeshadow performs, I don't really think I, need to wear something on top of it. However, that being said, I really do want to use this from Tarte. I bought this a while back, haven't even used it yet. It's Top Yacht, one of the chrome paints. So I'll grab that. And since I'm here, I'll also grab my lip product. I have so many lip products to try this month. You know what else is in here is highlighters, but I'm gonna leave that for today because I have a lot in here and I have a lot of new ones in there. I want to try this. This is the Essence Water Kiss Glossy Lip Color, and this is in the shade Mermaid Diaries. So if I have a single shadow, I'll just put it with the palette. Usually with the lip product, I put it way at the end so that I'm still keeping in order. All right, what is next? I always grab my bronzer, highlight, and blush at the same time. And this is a step I almost always forget, is brows. They are not the most important thing in my life. I'm grabbing my e.l.f. brow pencil in Taupe because this is part of my makeup use up. And then I usually just grab either one of my brow gels. I'll just grab the Gimme Brow for this time around. So for blush and highlight, so this is all like new to me. Let's grab New Romance from MAC. This is so new to me and I loved it the first time I used it, so I want to try that. And then also maybe this Mally one because I haven't used this a lot yet. My brow step, sometimes I move the powder kind of above depending how much room I have. My brow step can almost go anywhere. Sometimes I do them really early in the process, sometimes I do them really late, but I'll just put them there. I'm not going to contour, I'm just going to bronze. So I will grab for my Becca one just because I really want to get this used up. I repressed this at one point and it's just like, come on, be done, be done. So I just want to get that used up. So up here is my setting sprays. I am gonna grab for my makeup use up one, which is the MAC, which is Fix Plus Matte from MAC. I always put that right before my mascara because I always want to spray my face before I put mascara on. There's my little mascara drawer. Tomorrow, these are all like new. I haven't used these 4 things yet, so it's kind of like makeup playtime. Like, I'm super excited. I think I'll try the L'Oreal Voluminous. Like, I've used this before. I had one of these before, but it's been a long time. So I'm gonna grab that, and usually what I do is I grab my eyelash curler at the same time. Sometimes it's early in the morning when I'm getting ready, and that can be noisy to get it out of there, so I just like to have it out and ready. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm done. Usually I don't pull out eyeliner unless I'm specifically going to use a colored one. So like in here, I have a couple different liquid ones. I have Clinique, I have Fenty, I have this weird Pink Panther one, and I just kind of decide what I'm going to use on the spot. So that never really comes out, but yeah, this is what it looks like every night when I get my stuff ready. It's always in a row, and that way I just start here because I sit here and my mirror's right there. So I go this way and I just grab for stuff and I put it away as I go. So this is what I'm gonna wear on my face of the day. Hey guys, so this is obviously a very different way of doing face of the day video, but I like it better, I think, because I think it's fun for you guys to see how I plan it out. And then instead of me standing in front of or sitting in front of my, you know, whole setup, I thought it'd be cool to just do it in my bathroom. It's way easier for me. So let's talk about what's on my face. This foundation, so it's the BH Cosmetics Naturally Flawless foundation. I've only used this a couple times before. I wore this foundation with the Can't Stop Won't Stop from NYX, and I set it, of course, with powder on the NYX. See, now I don't know which one it is. Stay Matte But Not Flat, and then also the MAC Fix Plus Matte. So that's a whole lot of mattification going on. And it held up really well. Like, I think you guys can tell. I'm trying to find the best lighting. There's a skylight right above me here. Well, best lighting, it's kind of same lighting everywhere in here. It's not bad. I think you can tell, like, I'm not super oily anywhere. I did blot today at lunch, but I didn't repowder at all. This is just with blotting, and foundation has not really come off anywhere except for right when I was wearing my sunglasses on the way home. I noticed little nose pad marks, and I definitely also noticed throughout the day a couple times that it had settled into my smile line. So I kind of just, you know, rubbed it and like blended it in. So it hasn't kept me the most matte of any foundation I've ever had or ever tried, but it's done a decent job. Like, and I really like the coverage of it. I feel like it's really full coverage, but still I feel like I'm not wearing makeup, you know, like I don't look like a mask. I think it looks pretty much like natural skin. As for the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer, it did not crease at all. I do feel like my under eyes look a little bit dry though, compared to the Josie Maran Argan Oil one that I really like, that's really hydrating, but not necessarily compared to other concealers that I use. I usually, by the end of a long day, this is the first part of my face. Well, it's the only part of my face that you're gonna see dryness. In most lighting in here, I think you're gonna really see it accentuated, just because of the overhead lighting. But I do think it's pretty full coverage. I like it a lot. It doesn't crease, so to me it's pretty much a winner. This Tarte Chrome Paint in Top Yacht, I feel like it didn't wear away, but it kind of like, I don't know, it's not as shiny as when I first applied it. I think that you can kind of see like in the middle of my lid, it kind of looks like it wore away a little bit though. So I don't know, I didn't have the same issue with the Frosé one that I also own. I'm gonna try this with a different like other set of shadows. So if that makes any sense. So I used the Tarteist Pro palette today, and I did really like the way it applied. I really like the way they blended. They're not super over pigmented, so you can build them up, but they blended out really nicely. There wasn't any issues with blending at all, so I was really happy with that. But I do want to try this with something else, only because I feel like this is the kind of product that might take on a different quality with a different shade. So I'm wearing all browns today, but I feel like if I was wearing purples with this, it might look a little bit more champagne, whereas today it looks very gold with the browns. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try this out a couple more times. Okay, I just realized I haven't reapplied this in hours. It was just a day. I wasn't even thinking about lip products. So the Water Kiss Glossy Lip Color, I feel like this is so pretty and it feels nice, but this is not a glossy lip product. So when you first put it on, it's somewhat glossy, like it's a liquid, but it kind of melts into the lips so quickly and actually dries down to where it's kind of a hybrid. I would describe this as like between a stain and a liquid matte lip color. So it dries down to where it feels like a matte lip color, but it's stained your lips as opposed to like dried down on them, if that makes sense. It's very interesting. It's pretty comfortable and I like the way it looks, but it's definitely not glossy, so that's a little bit of a misnomer. I feel like my blush didn't really stay on my cheeks today. I feel like it kind of, can't really see it anymore. It doesn't look like I'm wearing any blush, so that's kind of disappointing because I really like the color of that blush, but I feel like I didn't put on a ton today, so maybe I just didn't put on enough. I'll try that one out again. And then the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I really liked this when I first put it on, when I applied it. This is just like I remember. It's very voluminous, it lengthens. It's very much like the Too Faced Better Than Sex one in that way. It's pretty much a dupe for that. So I really like the way it applied. I'll have to continue updating you guys how quickly this dries out, because that was my issue the first time around with this, was that it dried out after about a month as opposed to like 3 months, where the Better Than Sex one lasts a lot longer. So that is it for my Face of the Day update. I'm very interested to see, oh, this is better lighting. There, you can see like really close up, I think. I'm interested to see how this lighting is gonna come across on camera, like when I watch this back. But yeah, nothing like having you guys scrutinize my face, is there? That's it for today. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. If you did and you want me to continue doing this hybrid of like shopping my stash and doing a Face of the Day, as opposed to just a Face of the Day video, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.